Okay, the views expressed in this song are not necessarily those of anyone other than the writer. Now a chauvinistic chap will say when Eve ate the apple that it set us on the slippery slope. 'Cause a woman is a sinner if she has some fruit for dinner, 'cause her feeble constitution can't cope. But no, it isn't that at all that precipitates the fall. You can't blame it on a Granny Smith. It's a bet I needn't hedge. I know the thin end of the wedge is when you notice little details like this. When they start calling marathons Snickers and opal fruits starbursts, and why are we told we must all say not Nestles but Nestle for the test match? I've got to get Sky. When they're closing the pub on the corner while the chain of McDonald's extends, and when the fridge costs the same as a pair of kids' trainers, that's when the world ends. When they say plus when they really mean also, when disrespect is a verb, not a noun, and all of their buddies in media studies assure us we're not dumbing down. When a negative double's accepted, it ain't nothing wrong, it's trend. It's perfectly apt because language adapts. No, that's when the world ends. That's when the world ends. That's when the world ends. Not with a bang nor a whimper, but the curious tone of a hooded-topped glottal stopped 67 decibel grunt down a mobile phone. And when an 8-year-old child called Keanu has FCUK on his chest, in vain we can pray that his piercings each day cause him pain and go septic and fester, but no, 'cause he's pumped up on antibiotics, sees counsellors more than his friends, and when we see on the news he successfully sues, that's when the world ends. That's when the world ends. That's when the world ends. Not with a supernova blossoming in the west, but with a great own goal up its own black hole in a frantic litigation fest. And when we reckon it's good news that Rover might get a few crumbs from Mumbai, when a fan's heard to say there's a few foreign players had flair and technique to the side. But when I'm feeling a little bit breathless, all bile and adrenaline spent, I need a nice rest. Now that's all off my chest, and that's when the song ends.